Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another episode of our interview series with traditional business owners who are also into online business. And I'm doing these interviews to let you all know how much effort and time and also money it takes to start a traditional business or any other business, right? Just to compare also the traditional businesses versus online business, so that you can get to know how much investment an online business takes and how much the traditional businesses take, how much flexibility traditional businesses provide versus the online business, etc. So today I have Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Kavya. No,
Yeah,
thanks for the invitation. I'm so excited for this we're
thank
going to
you.
have today.
Thank you. So can you please introduce yourself to the audience, Melissa?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday. My name is Melissa. I am a parent of two. I'm actually originally from the Philippines, now living in Canada. And like Kavya said, yes, we have a traditional business. I am actually at the restaurant right now. This is just a small restaurant in a small town of Alberta. And it's a full service restaurant. And at the same time, I'm doing the digital business on the side.
Awesome. Oh, okay. So you're in your restaurant now, right? You own a
Yeah, I am
restaurant
at the
in
restaurant
Canada.
right now.
Awesome, awesome. So, when did you start your business, Melissa? Your restaurant business?
Oh, that's crazy. The restaurant business we started like November 2019. That is when we
Nine.
acquired the restaurant. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. It's been almost 6 years now,
Oh,
right?
yes, that's true. Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome, Melissa. So, just to know about, right, like how long, like when you thought of starting this business, for example, right, like how much time did you take to explore and decide that, okay, I can start this business? Did you think of it for a few months and then explore more about it? Like, so, how much time did it think for you to like decide, okay, I'll start this business and everything? Like, how much time?
For, for the restaurant business, okay, just to for the benefit of everyone, me and my husband actually works at the corporate world, especially me. I started after college graduation, I started at the corporate world already. So I worked there
Okay.
for like almost 20 years. And then we
Mm.
moved here to Canada. And then we talked to a business owner, to a hotel owner here. And then we had a little conversation, and they said, it's tough to be an immigrant,
Mm.
especially for us, because I think we are in Canada for like just 2 weeks by then when we met him. And
Oh,
then he told us to like, what you have to do is to like learn some new skills,
mm.
new experiences. Do not be scared on learning new skills and new experiences. Once you master that, you build your own. You know,
Awesome.
I
Mm.
won't forget that. I won't forget
Yeah.
that. So me and my husband actually comes from a really, really good company. They offer great benefits. But you know, when you are employed, no matter how much effort and how much hard work you give, it will never be enough. So that is when me and my husband decided to like, let's build our business. And then at the same time, the restaurant was offered to us. My husband, aside from working from other companies, he has like more than 10 years experience in the kitchen. And then me, coming from a hotel industry, and I was a hotel manager before. So I have not too much of experience on being a management, but it's a sudden decision. That is one of the risk that we took because
Mm.
both of us doesn't know how to handle a business. But look, here we are. 6 years after, we're still standing. We had COVID experiences. Like I mentioned, we took over the restaurant November 2019. And we know a couple of months after that, it's pandemic.
Yeah.
We, we
So
survived that. So,
yeah,
yes.
I'll come to that. I'll surely ask you about how it went when you were in the pandemic phase, right? But can
It's,
we? Yeah, but can you
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
can the audience know about like how much investment did you do to start this business, Melissa? Like when you started,
A lot. You
numbers.
want me to give you numbers? Okay, I don't know. Are you currently in India right now?
Yes, yes. No, you can let us know
Or
in USD or
oh,
Canadian.
yeah, for Yes, for commercial spaces like this. Okay.
Hmm.
I'll give you the numbers. Okay, let's be authentic in here. For
Approximate,
just the
yeah.
building, just the building alone
Hmm.
for this restaurant here, you could see the space. We have like ample
Hmm.
space at the back too, and we have a basement for storage room. The
Hmm.
building itself costs like around 210 to 250,000. That is just the
Oh my
building
God.
alone. You're
Okay.
not
So
even
it's your
buying the
own
business
business.
yet,
Yeah. Okay.
right? It's not you're buying the business yet. That is just the
Just,
building alone. And of course,
hmm.
you will still have to process the food permit, the building permit, the taxes, your supplies, your inventory. It adds up.
Hmm.
Everything adds up. Yes.
Okay. So I can take approximately about 500 or maybe more, right?
Oh yes, yes, you
500,000.
could tell, right? Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So how did you get to that number? Like how did you invest that, Melissa? Did you go for like anything from savings or did you go for a complete loan? Is it okay? Is it available? Like do you have the option of going for the complete loan there in
No,
Canada?
we have a few savings, not that much. We have a few savings that we have in the bank to start for the investments. And then of course we
Hmm.
went to the bank for loan. It's like a mortgage thing. So it's a
Mhm.
continuous paying every month for the
Hmm.
mortgage. And
Okay.
then yeah, as a traditional business owner, of course there are some busy days, there are some quiet days, but you
Right.
survive, right? That is
Hmm.
how the entrepreneur is. The
Works. Yeah.
entrepreneurship is not for a weak heart. You really have to be
Correct.
tough, you really have to be strong, you have to face the challenges, you have to be
Yeah.
risky.
Yeah, like you said, entrepreneurship is not for the weak-hearted, right? Like it, um, and again, I can tell you, like when you are an entrepreneur, the days are sometimes more, you get more, sometimes low. But yeah, that's how the journey is, right? So that's great, Melissa. So now, can I ask you if the mortgage is over? Like, have you paid off the mortgage, or is it still going on? Like just to know,
Oh,
it's
still
been
going
6 years.
on. Still
Okay,
going on.
so
We still have few more years to pay. So it's
okay.
still going on, yes.
Okay, so I just asked that because it's been 6 years now. So I just want to give our audience the like number, right? Like, so it's been 6 years, but we still keep paying our mortgages sometimes, right? So, like, do you like when did you start seeing profit in your business, Melissa? Like, soon after you started, or it took few months for you to get the profit out of the business? How much time did it take?
Few years. I
Okay,
could say
okay.
few years because like I said, right, we still have the mortgage to pay right now. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we were still able to pay ourselves. It's nice that we have like I said, busy days and then quiet days. Like this time, winter in Canada, and just right after the holidays, these are our quiet time
Okay,
because people
okay.
spend money during Christmas, during
Oh,
the holiday, right? So
yes.
now it's the time for saving. So
Okay.
this is a quiet time for us. So let's say there are some income at the restaurant that really, really high skyrocketed,
Right.
but
Hmm.
there will really be some times that it will be really go down. And then as
Ah,
traditional business like us, like the restaurant, you know, you will get, let's say we will have a catering, a big event that we're going to handle,
hmm.
and then
Okay.
suddenly one of your machine in the kitchen will fell down. It will
Oh,
broke down.
ah,
And let's say for the maintenance cost alone, because we are on a small town, not so much what you say that the maintenance company are
ah,
not here in town.
okay.
So you really have
Ah,
to call from the other town. So it
okay.
means you have to pay for their travel time.
Hmm.
So you have to
Okay.
pay for their travel time. And usually for skilled workers like that, you are going to pay at least $80 to 150 per hour for the service.
Okay. Okay.
That is per hour. That's
And
not
how many hours
including the
would the
materials that
service
needs
go?
to be replaced.
Ah,
Say that
ah.
again.
No, so how many hours would the service go then, Melissa? after they come?
Yeah, it depends on how serious the problem is, right?
Yes.
That's why if
Mm.
I see some maintenance guy in here, I would say, you know what, I'm happy to see you, but I don't like to see you. Because when you see them, it means money. It means money
Yes.
going out.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's what we were saying. Like, okay, today you have income like this, and then the next day your income is like this. So it's really like a roller coaster ride. You just have to enjoy the journey.
Huh. Okay, yeah, yeah. So like when you said about this maintenance, right? How much do you spend on a monthly basis just for these maintenance, your rent? I think you are not in a rented space. You bought the
You know
area
what?
you said.
Maintenance alone last year is not that bad. We at
Mm.
least for maintenance alone like 10 to 15,000 we spend per the maintenance. Yeah, that's not
Okay.
bad. Like I said, that's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
average.
Huh. But every month, what are your expenses, Melissa? You have to pay for your employees and other. What are the monthly expenses you have to maintain your business?
For for the business, it's like I said, this time it's quiet. It's just me and my husband because usually for restaurants like this, you
Uh,
will pay a lot of overhead costs
mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
you will save more. Like I said, every time that we're busy, then we hired people to help us. And here
Mm.
in where I am located, the minimum wage is actually $15 per hour.
Mm. Okay.
And you cannot hire people only for like 1 to 2 hours. At least 3 hours you have to like hire them. So on a
Okay.
busy times, you really have to hire people, and that is the minimum wage for. Yeah. So imagine if you're going to like hire few workers, overhead cost plus the
Mm.
supplies. Yeah, for one supplier alone, you will get at least 2,000 for a week, or that is just for the supplies alone for like
2000.
the menus
Mm.
that we are going to give, not including the
Okay.
other incidentals. So there's quite a few.
Yeah, 2000 per week, you said, right? Like for one supplier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one supplier. We have three suppliers.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing all these like numbers in detail for us, Melissa. And I think this will really help people, even if they are looking to start any traditional business, they'll get an idea of what goes on to start a business from scratch, right? But how many hours do you spend at your restaurant? Like, how much time do you give for your business on a daily basis, Melissa?
A lot. If you if you if you are a business owner, usually you are the first one who will come at the location and you are the
Mm.
last one to leave.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
So if yeah, usually like maybe you're it was so funny because me and my husband said, okay, we ditch our 9 to 5 job. We took
Yeah.
out the 40 hours a week and now we're working at least 88 hours a week.
So you wanted to get rid of the 40 hours, but you're working more now, 80
Right?
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is what I like. I've interviewed a few people now who are traditional business owners, and I we say that, right. Like when you become a traditional business owner, you get the financial freedom. Like you might be earning more, but you don't get the time freedom, right? So you get like you'll have a lot of work, and I'm sure you are also tied to your business. Like, can you go on vacations now, Melissa? Like how is it when you want to go on a vacation? How do you take care of your business?
You know, that is the reason why we took the digital
Hmm.
business.
Ah, okay.
Because when you own a traditional business, you really have to like study how you are going to work it. If you own a business, do not own a business that you are still going to be work as an employee.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you are an employee, you are tied up with your work. We are tied up. Yes, that's true. That is the reason
Hmm.
why I said we took the digital business because we don't have time for the kids. I have a 4 years old and I have a 14 years old. The 14 years old is very active. She goes on like sports events
Hmm.
and the sports events usually falls on the weekends.
Okay.
It is the busy time for the restaurant.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So how are you going to like close the restaurant
Mm.
during your busy days?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is where you're
You'll get
getting the income to support the sports of your kids.
correct. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough to close down the restaurant for a day operations because meaning you close the restaurant, you get no sales.
Correct. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the reason why we have started the digital business because you can work anywhere, anytime.
Mm.
It works in the background because of the automation system that we have. That
Yeah.
actually helps. So right now, if we decided to close the restaurant, when did we go? We went to the Philippines last July, and
Okay.
I have the option for the digital business. You have the option to like to not look at the business
Good.
yet because you are spent. I am like that. If I am with my family,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I cannot go
You
into the
can.
business. But if my kids are sleeping already, if it's just
Hmm.
me, then that is the time that I could look on the business. Imagine if our restaurant is closed, no business is coming in. But
Correct.
on our digital business, it's open 24/7 in anywhere. I could
Yeah.
bring it anywhere. Imagine,
Yeah.
yeah, I am in Canada, I could bring it. I am in the Philippines, I could bring it. I am at the grocery store, I could bring it. I am at the parking lot, I could bring it.
Yeah.
So the
And
digital
and
business is
like you
open.
said,
It's
so like
go
you said,
ahead.
when you can work on this online business when your kids are asleep, right? But you can't open the store like your restaurant only after like you can't come and open your restaurant after your children sleep. That's not the time for the restaurant, right?
Yes,
So yeah,
exactly. That's right. That's right. That's so
that's
right.
another
Yeah.
flexibility. Many working professionals also have told this that like they can work after they come from their 9 to 5 job, and if they want to go for another job, their time might not be like okay for them, right? They want to spend time with their children and then they can't go for another job. But if they are doing a business like online business, they can spend time with their children, and on the side they can also do the online business, right? So yeah, I think yeah. So that is the main reason you jumped into online space then, right, Melissa?
Yes, the
Yeah.
time. It's the time. I want the time.
Awesome. So yeah, so you have the financial freedom, but if you want both financial freedom with time freedom, online business would be the best option for all of you, right? All yeah,
It
thank
is
you.
really
Thank
the best
you so
option.
much for all the insights, Melissa, and thank you for giving all the numbers. But would you like to give a small advice for our audience, Melissa? Like what would you like to tell them about traditional businesses or online businesses?
You need that this is one thing that I based on my experience being on the traditional business and the digital business, it's a matter of faith.
Hmm.
You surrender everything to God. You know, like I said, me and my husband doesn't have that much money. We took the money to get started from a loan. We have a little savings to start for buying to supplies for our dishes for the menu.
Hmm.
A little savings. But what we have is a strong faith.
Yeah.
When I have the digital business, I am not a tech savvy. I don't even know how to take a screenshot on my phone. Taking a
Yeah.
screenshot on my phone, I would still ask my 14-year-old daughter how to take a screenshot on my phone because I don't know how. I don't have a laptop at home. I have a laptop, but it's so outdated because everything is on phone now. Why are you going to
Mhm.
need a
Yeah.
laptop? I mean, I have a computer at the restaurant, but that is just for all sales. But for office works again, for like that, we started with whatever I have,
Yeah.
and yeah, and like I said, do not rush things. Do not think that if you started a business now, you will earn next year or the next year. The
Yeah.
the traditional business, even the digital business, is not a walk in the park. You really have
True.
to put your effort, your commitment, your discipline, but always it's so easy because they said, find your passion and then build a business. The first step is always the hardest. Like if you
True.
ask yourself, what am I passionate about? You would so like there's lots of things that you wanted to do, but you don't know which one will work. the digital business, when I started this, I am very, very, very skeptical. There's so
Hmm.
many questions in my mind, but I started it, I got my ID as an independent business owner, but I never posted anything. We are leveraging social media, but I never posted anything on my social media unless I know the business.
Hmm.
Because like the restaurant, if you, Kavya, you wanted to have a restaurant and you seek from me and I don't even know how to run a restaurant, what am I going to tell you? Right? So you
Correct.
really have
Yeah.
to study the business
Yeah.
before you
You'll have to
start,
learn the
even if it is
skills.
messy.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, you have to learn. You really have to learn. But like I said, first step is always the hardest. But if you
Yeah.
don't take the first step, you will never see what's on the other side.
Yeah. For sure.
So, like I said, just like us, we are offering a free webinar. This is free. If you register on Cavia's website, you just give your name, your email address. If you register, she will send you a free link to watch a free webinar. That is just to give you a glimpse on what we are actually doing. If you are not going to take the chance to take that, it's not risky at all because you are just going to watch a video, but you are actually giving yourself a chance to see the opportunity on why we are doing this. Maybe this is also something that you are looking for. So yeah, take the chance, don't be scared, and see what's
Yeah.
best for you and for your family.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that, Melissa. And like you said, jump in with faith, right? Like you can't know everything. You can't know that if you can be successful or not. But if you only give it a try, that is when you'll know if you can be successful or not. And you have to give yourself a chance, right? Give yourself a chance, jump in with faith, learn more about the business. You don't have to just jump in just tomorrow, not knowing anything, right? We provide you workshop. Go through the workshop, understand things, and you can connect with us. We can give you more information. Then you have to take the next step, right? You can't be stuck somewhere like thinking like, should I do it or not? So jump in with faith and you will learn everything as you go, right? We all started from zero, so we didn't know everything before we started. So it's all about learning and you will get there, right? So yeah, thank you so much for that, Melissa, and thank you for your time. I'm sure our audience would have got a lot of insights about the business, for sure. Like you said, you can't get result just in a year, like you said, but there are people expecting results just from the next month. Right? So that's not how
Right.
business works. But again, in our business, that it is a possibility, and it depends on
It
how fast you
is.
can learn, how fast you can implement the skills and everything. So it really depends on you how fast you do it, right? So yeah, thank you for that, Melissa, and we'll keep in touch. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining. We'll meet again next week with another traditional business owner, and we'll give you a lot more insights. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
Kavya.
Melissa.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.